Hello everyone, welcome back to Penguin Powered Games, or PPG. Today's a very special day. It's the start of the Steam Summer Sale, running all the way through July 9th. I personally wait all year for this. This is when I stock up on many of my games. In the past, they didn't have as many sales. Now they have like a spring sale, an autumn sale, and things like that. But in the past, the Steam Summer Sale was it, right? So I always look forward to it. You can get some really good deals, and today I just wanted to kind of go over some deals. And being that this is primarily a Linux gaming channel, I thought maybe we would look for some Linux native games and see what we can find. While many of my games that I play just fine using Proton, the compatibility layer, I think that it's very good to support native Linux developers. So if a developer is supporting Linux, it's in our best interest as consumers to support that. As if it wasn't for essentially, if it wasn't for Steam and the Steam Deck, realistically, we wouldn't have the support for Linux gaming that we do today. Because I remember a very different time when it was much harder to game on Linux. So let's start out. You can definitely scroll down and see many great games for sale. For example, I really like the Atlas. Anything Atlas really makes. Like I do like RPGs, and I do like the Atlas games. I think they are just works of art. So I will be picking up Metaphor ReFantazio, as well as Persona 3 Reload. Those do not have Linux native support, but I'm confident that I should be able to run them on Proton. Now, I think there's also deals, so you can get bargains. Where if you buy one game from the developer, you can get a second one free, or not. I'm sorry, not free, but maybe at a discount. You also see Baldur's Gate 3 on sale. The Final Fantasy VII remasters are on sale, or remakes. However, I guess it's a remake. Yeah, so there's some really great games on the Steam Summer Sale. But let's start out on kind of what we want to focus on this video, and that's native Linux games. So if you go to the special section up here, you can filter in many ways, but this is one way we can filter by operating system. And so if you go to SteamOS and Linux, you can see all of kind of the native Linux games. So let's just kind of see what we have. We have Terraria, 7 Days to Die. I think that's had Linux support for a while now. And I will say that it's one thing you have to kind of be a little bit knowledgeable, because sometimes Proton will play it better than the native app. It just depends if the developer supports it. For example, I think Aspyr does a lot of Firaxis. I play, Civilizations. Many of you have seen me play that. I believe Firaxis will put out a Linux launcher. However, the libraries go out of date, and so when the libraries go out of date, it's harder to really maintain and play. And so, in that case, the Proton compatibility layer plays a little better. RimWorld, I know the native Linux launcher plays fantastic. My son and I play this. This is a fantastic game. If you haven't tried RimWorld, typically they don't see like huge discounts on this game. Like 20%, I think, is the most I've seen. Not much more than that. You should definitely try that out. Stardew Valley, that's a nice little casual game to sit back and relax. And I mean, it's $8.99. I mean, if you're looking to relax after work, or maybe get, you or your significant other a gift, for like casual gameplay, that's great as well. Let's see, Crusader Kings. I do I have a friend that really likes this a lot, and I want to get into it. I love Forex strategy games, and I think they have like a lineage type system where you have heirs, and those heirs can marry, different peoples of different kingdoms and expand your empire and things like that. It is made by Paradox Interactive, or Paradox Development Studio, and published by Paradox Interactive, which means they put out a lot of additional content. They support their games very well. They make fantastic games, but they put out so much content. The jumping in is only like $14.99, but if you really want everything, it's 42% off, and it's still $136. So that's expensive. They even have, this is actually the first time I've seen a game do this. They have a subscription service where you can get, I guess, everything for $9.99 a month. And if you want to try it out for a couple months and with everything instead of diving in, that might be a way to go. However, if you purchase it, you kind of own it, right? Unless Steam takes it away or something like that. But we'll get into that in another video on owning physical versus digital. Let's see, anything else? That's kind of the featured section. Let's scroll down and see what we see. This is a fun little roguelike. I have this game, I believe. Dungeons of Dreadmore, if you've ever played like a roguelike where you're going to die, and you're going to die in very random ways. Let's see, Borderlands 2. Some of these I've had on my wish list forever, and I just haven't picked up. I bought the first Borderlands, loved it. I don't know why I haven't picked up 2 yet. I think time is a factor, really. Like many of you, I have a primary job, and just with family and everything, it's hard to find that time to game. I'm just an average middle-aged gamer, and just like talking and playing video games, right? In my spare time. This is one I may pick up during this sale. I've been really wanting to play this, Old World, and it also has a lot of content behind it. I'm told this is like Civilization, but in the ancient era. It never goes into the modern time. So to get the full complete bundle, it looks like it's about $50. So that's 43% off. That might be something I may be interested in. And Lord, if you want, good gosh, if you want this Hooded Horse publisher, like I guess everything they put out, you can get that for $300. But no, thank you. Let's see. These are recommended for me, I guess, just because of the games. Steam's algorithm games that they've seen me play. Let's see. Stellaris, I don't know much about. I think this is some type of Forex strategy game. I know it has a lot of expansions. And a lot of these, they know that once you get in, you're going to buy these expansions. So I don't know. And I think that's a very high cost on getting everything as well. Is that made by Paradox? Yes, it is. So that makes sense. What Paradox does tend to put out, that's just as much to get all $150 essentially. So if I decide to jump into a Paradox game, like I think Age of Wonders is one also that I've seen that looks really good. Maybe one. I remember playing Total War back in the day, many years ago. This may be something that's fun. This is a remastered version, and it's native Linux support. So that's really cool. Let's see, anything else? Of course, Counter-Strike 2 is native to Linux. War Thunder, I haven't played that. I've heard pretty good things about it. Civilization 7, I know there is some controversy around Civ 7, but if you have not played Civ 7, or if you've played it early on, Please give it a try on the new update with the Test of Time update and then the recent 1.41. It's gotten much better, and I'm a big Civ fan. I've been a Civ fan since Civ 3, and I'm a huge fan of 5. But Civ 7, you'll see a lot of videos on my channel about that. I really like it. They do have native Linux support, so you should check that out. I recommend it. Let's see. We have Crusader Kings 3. That is one I really want to play. Let's see. What else? We'll do is just scroll down and Slay the Spire. That's like a roguelike card game. I've heard really good things about that as well. Kerbal Space Program, that's generally $10. It is. Let's see, I used to play the X series. If you like a space exploration game, you can't go wrong with the X series. You just have, it's like a huge sandbox. You have a lot of freedom to explore and really just go anywhere and interact with space stations, build your own like space stations, take over ships. It's a really cool like space simulation sandbox type game. Now, let's see. I used to play Team Fortress 2. Also, I haven't played that in years and years and years. I like that Mina the Hollower has Linux native support. It's actually not on sale. That surprised me. That's full price. I thought there would be some type of discount. But if you like the NES style games, if you're a retro gamer, then Mina the Hollower is. I've seen and heard really, really good things about that. Let's see. Of course, Civ 6 is on sale. You can get that, very inexpensive as well, including all of the DLC. Civ 6, I think, goes on sale quite a bit, though. This is a good one that I plan to get at some point. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I'm a big Marvel fan, and I kind of like these old school style beat 'em ups. I grew up with these, and so I definitely want to pick that up. But yeah, you can pick that up for $20. I don't think that's bad. And then Dead Cells is also a great game if you like Castlevania type gameplay. This is a very, very good game, and for $12.49, that's a great price. I think that is a bargain, honestly. Like if you look at Cosmic Invasion, I think that is a great game, but it's also $20, whereas Dead Cells is $12.49. So I think this is probably a better value. Let's see. Let's keep on scrolling. Like Hotline Miami, I haven't played this. I kind of want to pick it up and try it. It's like pixelated graphics, but it's a very mature rated type game. But it's 99 cents. I mean, come on, it's $1. Let's see, the Alien Isolation. I do like that. It's a very specific type of gameplay. It's very stealthy and hiding. It's definitely not a run and gun shooter. You're going to do a lot of stealth and hiding from an alien, and if it gets near you, you're dead. Like, there's no fighting it off. So that's a very specific type of gameplay. Mina the Hollower's developers also made Shovel Knight. I think I would like this a lot. I just haven't picked it up. It is $22.85, so I guess 47% off though. Let's scroll down, and you can also filter. If we wanted to look at specific genres, we could look at, let's see, arcade. And there's subgenres. You could look at like strategy or action, whatever like that. I'm not going to dive too deep in this. I don't want this video to go on forever, but this is one I definitely have to pick up. Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I've got to pick this up and play it, and it offers native Linux support. So there's that to me is a no-brainer. Most likely you guys will see me playing this on the channel for sure. I've been wanting to play that for a while now. Battletech, I've got a coworker that plays that, who's said good things about that. I've also played Core Keeper. That's fun. And it's not that bad of a price. I think it's $13. Let's see. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see. Anything else? XCOM is fun. And look, this is $3. A Firaxis game. Firaxis is really good about supporting Linux. They have for a while, and $2.99. You can't beat that. I haven't played this one, to be honest, but I have played the first XCOM a lot. Not the originals, I guess, but the one before this, I've played it a whole lot. I used to play that all the time. It's so fun. I've heard good things on like retro channels about this Blasphemous. I haven't played that though. Let's see. Anything else? The Long Dark is like a survival game, $6.79. So yeah, I mean, this is such a great time to pick up games for the year. If you know that you're going to be, creating a backlog. If you like Baldur's Gate or Dragon Age, any type of top-down RPG, then Divinity Original Sin is $4. So that is a fantastic deal. Seen a lot of people play this Crosscode, and they seem to like it also. Darkest Dungeon is also very fun. And, I mean, it's... how much? It's 85% off. I mean, some of these deals are much better than others, for sure. You just kind of gotta dig through here and do some searching and see what you like. I mean, there's Prison Architect for $7. The enhanced edition of Neverwinter Nights, I used to play this a lot also. Not the enhanced edition, but the original. And the fact that it has native Linux support is great. It's $6.99. I think the enhanced edition may have been made by a different developer, possibly. So yeah, I mean, there's some fantastic deals. Wasteland 3 for $7.99. I just kind of wanted to Tomb Raider. I just wanted to make a video real quick, just kind of showcasing some of these native Linux games and encourage everyone to, support developers that have native Linux launchers and they support their games with Linux. I think that it's really important. But also, I just kind of wanted to do a few other shout outs that, were also, I thought, really good deals, even if they aren't native Linux. Like, I've mentioned some already. We have The Quarry, we have A Plague's Tale for $3.99. Monster Hunter's Wilds. I really do like Monster Hunter. We have Might and Magic, a new Might and Magic game that's in early access. That's $30, so maybe not like the biggest discount, but I think it'll be a fantastic game. Starfield, you've got Hogwarts for $8.99. Just tons and tons of deals to be had here, guys. So take your time. Don't rush. There's going to be bargains to be had all the way through July the 9th at 10 a.m. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great Steam Summer Sale event. I hope you get some great deals and you play some great games. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.